Let me tell y'all something. There are so many blessings and things that are going to start happening in your life if it's not already happening. And I wanted to do a really quick video just to talk about that. Are you prepared? Be careful of the owls in your life. And the reason why I'm bringing this up because I've been going through this journey of things. And I'm one of those people, I'm very, very private. I'm not a person that really shares a lot of things that go in my life. And I think it's safe to be that way. That's just me. The things that need to be shared, you share it if it's going to help somebody. But some parts of your life you need to keep here, right? And there with him. But I was thinking about the fact that there's some things that's rolling out. I did tell y'all I'm doing a movie. It's called Trap Set, right? And so we got some things that are rolling out. And I was just thinking about last night. I started doing this thing where I write down my gratitude, what I'm grateful for every night and in the morning. Sometimes I don't get to do it, but for the most part, I try to do it. And I was writing down some things and I'm like, I'm grateful for this and I'm grateful for that. And then I start paying attention. I went back to where I started. I'm like, man, within a couple of weeks, I just started seeing things manifest and doing what, God says he's going to do in his promises. And when a lot of times when we are in the midst of something, whatever your trial is, right? We do not understand things. It's like, why, God? Like, I don't understand why this is happening. And I know we always hear, oh, God is preparing you, right? He's preparing you. He's always been preparing you. So it doesn't take a trial for God to prepare you. He prepares you in your trials. He's preparing you when you get your victories. So he's always preparing us, right? But I want to say, be careful of as you're going through this journey, and people will see the manifestation of what you've gone through. Right? I always say this thing when you see people that are in their moment, they're getting their money, their career is going, whatever is going on. I always say, what did they go through to get to there? I'm never the person that oh, they doing this and that, because you don't know what that if it's a marriage, what that couple did to be able to get to that point in their marriage, right? In any relationships. So I wanted to say, be careful as you're going through the climb, because you're going to have people that try to connect with you that you haven't talked to in years, right? And you're going to have people that are angry because they're like, how she got out of it, or how he got out of this. Oh, I saw them. I just knew it was over, And some people are cheering for you. It's a lot of people cheering for you, but it's a lot of them that's not cheering for you. It's a lot of them that are not just angry at the fact that you're getting through the things, right? They're also angry at the fact of you're becoming your true authentic self. Because a lot of people don't live in their true authenticity. A lot of people live in a lie. The marriage is a lie. The person is a lie. Like a lot of things, we just go through life because it's more acceptable to live in a lie than to be your true authentic self, because you're not rolling like everybody rolling. And that's okay, because I always been a girl. Even as a kid, I don't need to be in a club. I'll validate myself. I had a father. My father validated me. He told me who I was. So that's something that I wanted to talk about. So as you're going through your journey, you're gonna have these different things that come in. I'm talking about from experience. When you're going through the grind and you're going through your trial, you're going to have people, and the best thing to do, the most intelligent thing you can do is don't respond. Don't respond. I mean, you can respond if it's something where it's like, hey, I just want to tell you, you inspiring me, you're a good example. You want to, because that's your job. That's really part of your purpose I don't know about everybody else, but me as a Black woman, that's one of my purpose, right? So I have to be an example to many women that, maybe going through some things or whatever. So you have to be that example. But if they come and they're telling you, you're encouraging them, respond and tell them that they can do it too. But a lot of times when we're going through and the blessings are there, the manifestation is happening, it was going to happen no matter what. That is the inevitable. That's the thing that a lot of us don't understand. But when it is happening, the worst thing you can do is address the naysayers, the who's. Oh, they want to know how you got there, who you talk to, who is that talking about me. And those things shouldn't even be something that you even care about, because you're so focused on the goals that was put before you. And you're not focused on the goals because you're trying to get the bag, you're chasing the bag. You're focused on the goals because now, I think for me, the blessing is understanding my purpose here on this earth, and understanding that I was put here for a certain reason, right? A certain purpose. And a lot of people they go through life and they never try to even figure out what their purpose is. They just go with whatever the flow is. So when you're in your purpose and you understand that, you don't have the time to address or to explain to people why and what you're doing. And those people have no power over you, right? So we have to get to a place where, as we're getting to the point where we're manifesting and things are happening in our lives, it's okay. You're supposed to have the who's, the who haters. We're supposed to have whether it's in your family or your friends and those different things, we're supposed to have them. And those people you never address because you let that negativity die or let it go back within them. But when it's positive, you highlight those things. It's not for you to be, you're not being cocky or arrogant, but you're highlighting those things, because that means that person recognizes that you are doing something, you are walking in your purpose, right? So I just wanted to bring this quick video out because, lately I've seen things been happening and certain people been coming, and I'm okay with that. Because it doesn't matter if you come in for the good or if you come in for the bad. Either way it goes, what is for me is going to be for me, right? And I pray that you see whatever you see and you say, you know what? I want to change. I want to get myself together, right? I want to do right. I want to do good or whatever. So that is our purpose. Our purpose is not to go back and forth. Our purpose is not to address the who's saying what they saying and what they know and what they think and what they, where they saw you come from. Your purpose is to focus on how you can be a service to the women or the people or your audience, your community. That is your main goal, to help them to get out of whatever they're going through and to identify with them, to show your scars and say, hey, I've been through that. I've done that before. Right? And do it with sincerity, empathy, and true authenticity, right? And that is the goal. So I just wanted to bring that quick message out to you. Don't get caught up in these people who said what and why she. Don't get caught up in that. And when you're so focused and you're so high up, you can't even hear. The higher you go, I promise you, you can't hear. You can't hear way down there, honey. You can't hear way down there. So just trust the process. Stay focused, because a lot of that stuff be fatal distractions. Stay focused on your goals. Know who you are. You're not looking for validation. You already been validated. You went through the trial because God knew that you can handle it. Now you're here. Manifest your goals. Stay focused. Stay on the goal. And remember, every step you take, there is some woman, there is some young girl, there is an older woman that's looking at you and saying, if she could do that, I can do it too. If she got out of that, I can get out of it too. If she went through suicide, she went through struggling with suicide or whatever the case may be, if she made it out, I can make it out. Dog, my story is not even as bad as hers, right? That is what our purpose here on this earth is for, is to serve your people, to serve the right way, right? So I pray that this message helps you. I will see you guys next video. Bye.